I'm replacing the rear main seal on a E46 BMW. It's not a common failure. Usually when it looks like it's the rear main seal, it's actually the oil pan gasket leaking. 90% of people that come in that say they have a rear main seal leak, it ends up being the oil pan gasket. That's much more common. But this one, the oil pan gasket, was done in the past. Didn't seem to resolve the leak. So doing the rear main seal. It needs a clutch anyways, so it's perfect timing. So I like to start off by just, once the transmission's removed, obviously flywheel, everything like that, just hosing this down with some brake clean, making it nice to work with. Alright, now that it's all cleaned up, I'm just going to remove the screws here. This two 13mm sockets, screws, and then the 10mm up top, 10mm down here, just these two. Those 4 up top, and then the 2 big 13s. You can see that the brake clean actually deforms the rear main seal, the old one. That's why you wouldn't want to do this after the fact. I don't like spraying brake clean on a new seal, so you do it beforehand. The screw's out. You can just pry this off with a screwdriver. There it is. There's little ears on it to make it easier. There's the gasket. It's just a stamped steel gasket you don't want to replace. Alright, the surface is all clean. I'm just installing the new gasket. Just like that. Once that's in place, you can make your new rear main seal. You want to put some silicone on this bottom edge, this whole bottom edge. Just kind of put a thin, even coat. You don't have to put any on the gasket surface. This actually seals up against the oil pan gasket, so it's a good idea to put some sealant on it. The rear main seal comes with a installation tool. You're going to want to use that. Just kind of push it into place. Alright, now you just put all the hardware back in. Make sure these bottom screws line up. That'll verify that the oil pan gasket hasn't shifted when you went to slide it in, because there are alignment dowels on the back of the shore block that it has to slide onto. So it's possible that you could distort the oil pan gasket. So you just have to be careful with that. But other than that, put all the screws in, tighten them up, and you should be good.